So I'm going to take you back in time. That's what I've decided to do. I was editing and looking through some folders, and I found a load of behind the scenes footage from before our shoot. We didn't start the pre-production proper until we were secure with funding from the Isle of Man Arts Council, who very kindly agreed to support this project. Obviously we had to submit budgets, pitch decks, synopses, and we were very fortunate to be successful in that. And without their support, I wouldn't be here. No, I'd be here, but I wouldn't be talking about this project.
So it's what day is it? Thursday? John Crane, DP, arrives today. And I just had a message from Steve, who runs the ferry to the Calf of Man. And guess what? He can go out today at 11 o'clock. That's great, but John doesn't get here till 11:45. But I'm hoping that possibly John's flight might get in early and we actually make it to the Calf today, because Saturday, which was our main recce day, is now looking, well, the weather's looking slightly inclement, which is a bit unusual for the Isle of Man. So today is a possibility. And it doesn't really help instill confidence for the actual shoot. So we're going to talk about logistics and contingency, because of course, during the actual shoot, our 5-day shoot, if by any chance we were to get stuck on the Calf or the boat wasn't able to get us there, we still have to make a movie. We'll have actors, we'll have crew, and we need to have a plan. And practicalities of shooting here.
It's going to be tight on time. Tight on time, tight on people. Yeah, but we can do it.
It's just such an awesome place to visit, and what's strange is how big it is when you're on it. So that poses logistical difficulties in terms of timing, because at the moment our window for the shoot might only give us 5 hours on the Calf. As Steve, our ferry guy, our ferryman, our captain, has to work with the tides.
I am such a worrier. Could it be called catastrophic thinking? Yeah, probably. Although at the time, it made sense to me to think about contingency plans. I mean, if you think about it, we had a 6-day shoot. We're on the Isle of Man. And the Isle of Man's weather is not normally predictable to the degree that we know we're going to be able to get to the Calf of Man several weeks in advance of a film shoot. You know, we did have actors, we did have moving parts, and if the weather had cancelled the trip, I did look at some contingencies, some locations that could have worked. It would never have been the same, because getting out to the Calf was really important to me. Partly because this is a proof of concept project, and working out the logistics of getting on and off the Calf of Man with film kit, with crew, with talent. So when we produce the full-length pilot or a full episode of this project further down the line, then knowing these things in advance is quite important, and having contingency is very important. As it happened, we had a stretch of seemingly 3 months of almost unbroken sunshine and weather on the Isle of Man that wasn't to be expected. Sitting here now, it's slightly different because TT is upon us, and of course the weather has turned, which is just bloody typical. In the end, it was all worthwhile. The trip to the Calf meant that we could plan the shots that we needed to keep the shots down to a bare minimum, with a bare minimum amount of location moves, and get the shots that we needed in the time we had. And hopefully when you see the final edit and when you see the final results, you'll realize that it's all been worthwhile.